Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Taurik, number 21, and today I would like to make review about one of my favorite movies, that is Back to the Future. Okay.
In 1985, Hillvalley, California, there's a teenager named Marty McFly and his genius friend, Dr. Emmett Brown. Marty McFly lives with his family. His mother is Lorraine and his father is George. And Marty also have two siblings, older siblings. Marty's father, George McFly, is bullied by his supervisor, Biff Tannen. In that evening, Marty meets his eccentric scientist friend, Dr. Emmett Brown, in Twin Pines Mall parking lot. Doc unveils a time machine built from a modified DeLorean car. It is powered by plutonium stolen from Libyan terrorists. Doc programs the DeLorean to travel to November 5, 1955, the day he first conceived of a time travel device. Unfortunately, the terrorists was calm and shoot Doc until die. After that, Marty used the DeLorean time machine to running away from the terrorists. Marty flies the DeLorean to another time. Marty arrives on November 5, 1955. The plutonium is depleted and Marty is unable to return to 1985. But in past, Marty met with his father, George. But Marty also had some accident.
After that incident, Marty meets with his mom, Lorraine, at young age. But Lorraine fell in love with Marty because Lorraine thinks Marty is unique and special boy.
So after that, Marty finds the 1955 version of Doc and confesses him that he is from the future. Marty asks Doc to help him to back to the future, but that's not easy to do. But there's also one problem. Marty makes some mistake that he make his parents, George and Lorraine, could be not get married. This problem is very serious for Marty because is his friend is if his parents not get married, Marty could be not exist in world.
Marty trying to make George dating Lorraine, but it's not easy to do.
So Marty meets his George while George still young and push him to dating Lorraine. Marty gives advice to George to make George more confidence to dating Lorraine. In that evening, on George's school party, young Biff Tannen bothering Lorraine and young George trying to save Lorraine from Biff.
George trying to save Lorraine from Biff, and then George released one punch to Biff. And finally, George win against Biff, and Lorraine fell in love with George.
And finally, Lorraine fell in love with George because George saved and protect her from Biff Tannen. George and Lorraine happily ever after, and Marty came back to 1985.